Hello, my name is Aaron, and welcome back to the Retro Gaming Collective. So it's been about 2 weeks since I've uploaded a new video, and in that time I have found some crazy stuff at some new stores, some old stores, some of my favorites, some new favorites, and I'm just very excited to show you guys what I found over the last couple of weeks. It's such a wide range, wide variety of different things that I would just like to dive right in. Like, I'm not going to do a whole ton of an intro here. Let's just dive in and see what we found. So I definitely got my love of thrifting from my mother. It's something that we still really enjoy doing together. But while she was away with my dad on a bit of a beach vacation, she went to a thrift store somewhere and found a whole stack of games here for me, bought the whole store out. Nothing too crazy in this pile, but these games here, some of them are ones that we like grew up playing. So my plans are to take a spare PlayStation 2 that I have down to our beach house so that my dad, my brother, and I, whenever we're all down there together, have easy access to play some of these games that we really enjoyed. And she had paid about $2 a piece for these. But my favorite, definitely in the lot, is this ESPN 2K5 with Ben Wallace. We used to play this all the time when we were little. I also really enjoyed ESPN 2K5, even though it's got Eagles on the front, Terrell Owens. We got NCAA 07, NCAA 06, NCAA 05. Then we got Madden 05. We got NCAA 08 March Madness. We got NBA Live 07. We got Madden 09. We got Madden 08. And then we got Madden 07. So again, pretty good grouping of sports games here. It'll be good to have access to this stuff at the beach when we're down there. So thanks, Mom, if you're watching this, which she probably is. If you watched my last video, you saw me stop at a store called Just Press Play in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. So I was talking to a few of you on here, and apparently there are other stores. So my wife and I went away to Hershey Park up in Hershey, PA, over Halloween. And on our way home, we found another Just Press Play. She let me go kind of do my thing for a half an hour or so in the store. And this store was really cool. It's set up very, very similarly to the last store. It's a long, skinny store. All the games are pretty much in the same spot, which is cool. And I went in here to look for some more filler titles for like the SNES and the NES. And I found some really cool stuff here. To start, I actually found a GameCube game. It's nothing crazy, but again, like a filler title that I'd never even heard of. Flushed Away. And it's complete, and I paid $4.99 for this. Not a bad deal. And then we got, I don't have my glasses on, so I'm kind of reading this. We got Rise of the Robots for the SNES, also about a $6 game. And then I got a nice little stack of NES games here. I'm going to go through them quickly. We got Dino Wars. We got Cybernoid. We got, I'm going to butcher this, Hydlide. I have this on the Famicom already, so I may get rid of that copy. We'll see. So I picked that up. Then we got Legacy of the Wizard. We got Top Secret Episode Golgo 13. I've never heard of this, but it looked interesting. So I'll definitely be checking that out. And then we got Astyanax. Is that how you say it? Again, just the dragon kind of attracted me to it. So picked this up. I was really pleased with that store. I was really pleased with their prices, and I was really pleased with the selection. So I will definitely be going back on to the next. I found some really cool things at a store called Second and Charles this week, and if you've seen my other videos, you know that I stop there all the time. They're just about the only decent game store in my general area. So when people go to trade in games, they either go to Second and Charles or they go to GameStop. So they always kind of have this cool cycle of games coming in and out. And because I go so often, I've started to develop relationships with the people who work there. So as I was talking to the guy behind the game counter, behind the expensive games that they have, he said, hey, I got this box of games that I'm about to put out. You can have a first look at it if you want. And of course, I'm going to take a look, right? So before I show you the ones that I found in there, I picked up Power Rangers Rescue for the N64, and I paid $5.95 for this, which was a really good deal. And then I picked up, this one is, sorry, I don't have my glasses. It's Biotic Commando for the NES, and I paid $8.95 for this. This is like a $16 game, so that was a pretty good deal. And I'm actually interested in that. It's a Capcom game, so we'll see how that is. And then I also picked up Judge Dredd for $6.95. Now, in the bin of games that he showed me, I picked up two really cool ones. If you guys know me, you know that I'm a big Kirby fan, and I haven't played this until now. It's Kirby's Dream Course. This is actually really cool. It kind of feels like a Kirby golf game, and I knew nothing about it, and it's really, really cool. It's been fun. I've been enjoying that. And then I also picked up The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. This game has been on my list for a while, so I'm really, really glad to knock this out. And I paid $30 for each of these, which is, you know, pretty solid deals. Not upset about that at all. Especially because my business has been doing so well lately. I've been finding good things to sell, and I've been making pretty decent money. So as you can tell by this video, I've been spending money because I've had it available to me, which is nice. And then when I was walking out, I looked in the free bin and I found a whole bunch of stuff in there. I've found crazy things in there over the years. Nothing insane this trip, but I did pick up a copy of Kinect Adventures here. Picked up a copy of Gears of War 2. I picked up a copy of Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Future Soldier. It's just the game. And then I have the game Saints Row 2 for Xbox 360. I got Rocksmith 2014. And then I had a copy of Modern Warfare 3 that I found in there, but I traded that into GameStop to pick up something later that I'll show you soon. So I might as well show you the GameStop pickup next. Nothing crazy. So I took that copy of Modern Warfare 3 over to GameStop and an old Xbox 360 white controller because I have several of them. Got about 20 bucks in trade-in, and then I picked up Call of Duty Vanguard for the PS5. So I've been putting some hours into this. Have to say, so far I'm not super impressed with the campaign. Online's been fun so far. I've maybe played like 10 games online. Definitely not my favorite Call of Duty by far. I would say I enjoyed, and this is just me, I enjoyed Call of Duty World War II much more than this one so far. But we'll see. I'm still pushing through it. But yeah, on to the next. In my last video, I went to a store called Born to Game and I found a really good deal on Silent Hill Origins. I paid 65 bucks. And that GameCube startup disc, the Game Boy startup disc, I paid 20 bucks for that. So I decided to go back this week and see what I could find. Now, their prices are very strange because they just started selling games. So they're either really high or really low. So for example, Silent Hill was 65, the GameCube starter disc was 20, Luigi's Mansion was 72, something like that. It's definitely not worth that. So I started poking through. I found a couple of things. It was either, again, really high, but the two things that I picked up, the prices were great. So to start, I picked up Ratchet & Clank Into the Nexus, and I paid $26 for this. This is maybe a $45 to $50 game, so really, really good deal. It is complete, so that's great. Really pleased with that. And then I picked up this copy of Phantasy Star for the Sega Master System, and I cannot remember the last time I picked up a Master System game. So if you're watching, this one's for Get to Know. I'm gonna link his channel down below. He's got a crazy Master System collection, so definitely go check it out. But I finally listened and picked up something cool. So this, they had listed at $90. You can probably see it on there. And I talked them down to 80. It's not complete. It's just the cart. But this sells anywhere from $130 all the way up to $175, somewhere in there. So really, really good deal. I'm actually gonna hold on to this one for a while. I was planning on selling it, but I'm gonna hold on to it for a bit because I found some other crazy things that I'm gonna show you next. I'm gonna group all of my online purchases into one little segment. To start, I picked up the Evercade. Now, this is really, really cool because it's like an aftermarket console, but they make these little cartridges. If you've seen like Metal Jesus talk about this, there's an actual console, like a plug-in console that's coming out in January, which I have pre-ordered. But they come in these little cool clamshells, kind of like small Sega Genesis like cases, but they're these little carts. They're super cool, and they fit perfectly into, sorry, just like this. They fit perfectly into the Evercade like that, like completely flush. It's awesome. And they're actually like decent games. The ports are good from what I've played. I'll show you I bought 5 games for it so far. I'm actually gonna do a separate video on this. So I'm gonna move through it kind of quickly. But I got Indie Heroes Collection. This is the one that I bought it for. This is really cool. The Atari Lynx Collection. This is awesome. And then we have the Interplay Collection. This has like Earthworm Jim and Clay Fighter and Booger Man, if you remember some of those. Really, really cool games. Then we got the Data East Collection. And this has like Burger Time and Karate Champ, like some of the old classics. And then of course we have the Atari Collection. Collection 1. So I got these 5 games for it so far, and each one has like 10, this has 20, 10 games, 6 games, 8 games, 14 games. So really, really cool. I'm like really excited to put more time and effort into this, so that I can share that with you in the future. I also, in the same vein, picked up a Superboy. Now I got this used. Both of these consoles were complete in box. This one still had the screen cover on it, but I've really been enjoying this because I have bought a ton more SNES games. So this has been really, really fun for me to play those in my hands. Awesome. And then finally, I got this off of eBay. This one's been on my list for a long time. It's called Clockwork Knight for the Sega Saturn. Now, I paid $50 for this, which is well worth it. You can see the case is in like immaculate condition. You open it up, if I can open it up, and it's still got the little, styrofoam thing in there. The only weird thing about this is, and it doesn't bother me, because you wouldn't ever know if I didn't tell you, but the manual is missing the complete insides. It looks like the staples fell out or something like that. I am so not concerned about that. I've just wanted this game for my collection, and it looks amazing. So pick that up for 50 bucks, totally worth it. So next I stopped in a store called Five Below, and I love this store because they always have like weird little retro knickknacks, video games, or whatever it may be. It's always fun to look, and they even have weird snacks sometimes, so that's really cool too. But this time I actually went and I found a bunch of Pokemon cards, and I haven't seen these out in a while. So I picked up 5 packs of Evolving Skies for like $4 a piece, which is really cool. And then I picked up 1 Chilling Rain. So I will probably be doing another video and opening these up because I really enjoy that. So I got those. And then in the game section, I found a copy of NBA 2K1, but it's the Xbox Series X version. I paid $5 for this. I don't have one of these yet, but I have my first game for it when I get it. So it gives me something, right? But for $5, it was absolutely worth it. So I highly recommend checking out that store. Again, everything is super cheap, and it's always got something weird and different and new, and there's something for everybody. But yeah, on to our last find of the week, finally. Final stop of the week. This was actually my local Goodwill, and it actually took place today. I decided to spend a little more time kind of digging through the Blu-rays and DVDs, and I found some cool things. And while I was doing that, I ended up finding a lone PS3 game, and it was a good one. So I'm selling all of this stuff. This is nothing that I want for myself personally, except for one. So to start, I'll start with the Blu-rays here. A lot of cool anime titles. I'm not an anime guy, but really cool stuff. I got Batman Gotham Knight. I got Batman Year One. I got, this one's still sealed, Batman Under the Red Hood. Very interesting. Now this is the one that I'm going to keep for myself because I've wanted this for a long time, and I'm currently playing one of the games. This is Mass Effect Paragon Lost. I'm currently about 16, 17 hours into Mass Effect 2 for like the 8th time. It's so good. So that'll be really fun for me to kind of poke on one night. Then I got, I'm not even gonna bother saying this, but I scanned this and this goes anywhere from like 35 up to 50 bucks. So this was a really good deal, and I paid $1.99 for each of these. So everything that I'm gonna show you, I paid $20 for a total, less than. And these ones are not anything interesting, but I'm gonna be able to sell them. We got Cool Hand Luke, Memento, these are sealed. Again, sealed, Full Metal Jacket. And then I got, this one looked really cool, Barbarella, Queen of the Galaxy. Interesting like sci-fi movie from the 60s. And then at the very end, I found this copy of Tales of Grace's F. Now this is not my style of game, but it goes for anywhere between, I don't know, 45, 50 range, and also complete. And I paid $1.99 for this. So very, very cool. Yeah, just a great couple of weeks. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I know this was a little bit of a longer video because it has been a little while since I've updated you guys. If you have any questions about anything that I picked up, please feel free to reach out. Either here, you can like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy this type of content. You can follow me on Instagram at The Retro Gaming Collective or TikTok at The Retro Gaming Collective. But I'm always willing to talk about games. It's my favorite thing. So again, thank you guys so much. And until next time, happy hunting.